Hello, Aries. It is Marley with Fawn and Fire Intuitive. Happy New Year. I hope you guys are doing amazing. I'm going to be looking into what's coming up the next 3 months, just overarching in your life, your love life. And then we're going to look into the shadow side to be aware of and make sure you're integrating healthily, and the light, okay? And then I'm also going to pull some oracle cards to get a message from source and your higher self of encouragement for you. Okay, so this is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If you guys are on Instagram, I'm on there too. It's Fawn and Fire Intuitive. So if you would like, please follow me. I love to connect with you guys on there. If you're looking for a personal reading, my information's in the box below. And I am using the Threads of Fate Weaver Tarot and the Threads of Fate Oracle deck. If you guys are interested in that deck, first off, I'm going to do a giveaway. So you can put your email, I guess, down below so that I can contact you if you win once I get all 12 zodiac videos out. And I think that's it for now. Okay, let's see what's happening. I did shuffle ahead of time just to save time, but I have not seen them yet, so I will see them as you see them. Okay, so first of all, Aries, we have the Three of Coins. Okay, so this means coming up in the next 3 months, teamwork and being teachable is going to be really important, okay? We also have the Six of Wands. So definitely there's an aspect of teamwork, learning, continuing to grow. And I get a sense for some of you, this is really about career. Like you could be dealing with some difficult people, with just maybe some difficult projects, and it's really important to kind of lead in a way, in a healthy way, and work together with people in a healthy way, because it's really going to bring you a lot of like admirers, admiration, promotion. I almost get the sense for somebody, it's like as you're working in a team, actually word's going to get out about what a good job you did. So definitely, but regardless, Aries, what's really coming up the next 3 months is there's a lot of learning, and the things that you've already learned, the people that you've already sewn into, the situations that you've already been working out, you're really going to start to see a lot of payoff. People are going to be admiring you. You have a lot of admirers. You're kind of surrounded by them, and you may not know it. And if you're somebody who has kind of not really been putting yourself out there, like you haven't been putting your voice out there, you haven't been maybe going out or going after the things you want, it's time, okay? And then we have the Four of Swords. And the Four of Swords, it represents, you know, in traditional tarot, it's a man lying in bed and he's thinking, he's reflecting, okay? And so swords represent our thoughts. It's very important that you really take charge of your thoughts. Like if there's anything that's making it so that you're having a hard time working with others, or you've given up in certain areas, or you're being really hard on yourself and you think like, you know, that you're not worthy of admiration, especially as you're falling asleep at night, it's time to like really start speaking life over yourself and take control of those thoughts. You know, because the Four of Swords, it's a peaceful energy. You can sleep at night. And to me, one of the best things you can do as you're going to bed at night is speak life over yourself. Like, I am love, I am loved, I work well with others, I am always learning, I'm always bringing in the situations that will be the best for my life, doors are always opening for me. You can even visualize the things that you want to see, whether that's promotion or a relationship or, you know, meeting your soul family. Really take that time when you're in your theta brain state, where your brain slows down enough so that it really enters your subconscious, because our thoughts and our beliefs create, okay? As far as love goes, We have, hopefully you can see this. These cards are so beautiful. I'm like trying to make sure you see it. They're like so reflective with like gold embossing. So they might be a little difficult to see in the bright light. But we have the Ace of Cups, okay? So Aries, this is awesome. I always love doing Aries readings because I love Aries. But it seems like, you have been learning, you've been like gaining a lot of self-love, and you have so much to give, and people are seeing that. And this really represents like not only that you are vibrating high, or that you can, especially as you really make sure that you are taking stock of your thoughts and deciding what you want to think about. But there's new love coming in. Whether you're in a new relationship right now, you're going to be being offered this cup. And then we have the Three of Cups, okay? So this can be at a party. This can be reconciliation. I mentioned soul family earlier. This can represent even like someone from your friend group. And then we have the Five of Wands. Aries, it's almost like people are noticing you. You might even have like competition. You might be having a choice. But I'm going to pull a few more cards on this because I want to know who's coming in. There's somebody that you're going to enjoy spending time with. And because this Five of Wands is under the Four of Swords, again, staying focused on the positive, continuing to learn like how to have a healthy relationship and how to, not allowing kind of your past to move into 2020 with you. Like let go of kind of the beliefs like, oh, I hate dating apps, or all men suck, or all women are after is this. Like get rid of anything that competes with this Ace of Cups and Three of Cups energy, because you have this situation coming in where you're really going to kind of be coming out of lack. We have the Five of Coins. And for some of you, you might have felt like you were left out in the cold by somebody and they're coming back. And if that's the case, you might have a lot of emotions about that. You might have a lot of conflicted energy. Like, I'm not sure if I, fool me once, shame on me. No, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. I just heard that. I don't necessarily believe that. Like, I'm all about second chances, but yeah. For those of you, if you have somebody coming back in, because then we have the Five of Cups in reverse. And I think that's why it's saying a lot of things are going to be coming together for you, and you're going to be getting a lot of recognition. That might bring in old lovers back out of the woodwork because they see like, oh my goodness, so-and-so is looking good. And it's important to keep your thoughts focused on what you truly want. And trust me that you can have everything that you really want. You don't have to compromise, okay? Because when it comes to love, you might get a little focused on the negative. In traditional tarot, the Five of Cups, it's a man looking at what is spilled and missing the two cups behind them. And I feel like for a lot of you, there is like something new coming in. And if you're focused on the past, if you're still longing after somebody when the cups have long been spilled, it's time to look another direction, because there is a reciprocal relationship like right behind you. It's like it's right there, but you might need to shift focus in order to see it. And you might need to be letting go of some of that past energy, that conflicted energy. If you were with someone who made you feel negative, if you were dealing with somebody where there was a lot of toxic energy and fighting, clear that out so that the next person who comes in, you're not like just looking for the fight, and you miss out on the two cups that are coming in. Because there's something very emotionally fulfilling and like fun, somebody that you would really have a good time with showing up here. Yeah. Nice. We have the World. This is this is expansion. I mean, all your cards, Aries, are really showing expansion, that you have grown and that people are admiring you. And that even if you had to take a time out, it was worth it. And if you haven't, if you need to, it's worth it to like get your thoughts back in the right place, to make sure you're at rest, at peace, because there's expansion. And I do feel for some of you, it's like if somebody comes back, that chaotic energy, you don't necessarily need that anymore because you have this new love offer. And, you know, the world can represent like kind of this final ending and going through a portal to a new world, creating something completely new, a new exploration and expansion. Oh, and I just heard like you're not even going to be able to believe what you see coming in for you. Like, instead of something that feels like you're constantly having to fight for it to happen, it is going to have like that same passion, but it's free. Like if you notice, hopefully you can see it, but there are wings in this card. It's taking you to new heights. That's pretty exciting. I don't see any signs coming out at this point. I'm going to pull one more and see. Okay. We do have fire signs, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. This is going to be very passionate. We have the ruler of wands. So if it's not a fire sign, and truthfully, it's kind of difficult with, you know, collective tarot, because this can also just represent someone really passionate. They know what they want, and they're looking for something. They're looking to build something. They're looking to create something. And then we have the Seven of Coins, and it did come out in reverse. Yeah, and even looking at this card, and then the Sovereign of Coins. So this is a Queen of Pentacles. So that's Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, and I mean, this is somebody wanting to like create something stable, looking for somebody nurturing and that has their stuff together, you know, and looking to bring it into the physical. Like this is somebody who's passionate, but also is wanting to build something like in the 3D, build something real. And with this Seven of Coins being in the reverse, this card, you know, it's like an eye looking at all these different options. I told you you're going to have options, Aries. You know, look for the option. It's somebody, they know what they want and they want you. Okay, I have to pull just one more. I'm going to pull a clarifier. Okay, and their actions are going to back up their words, okay? So when they say something passionate about you, it's not just to get something. It's not like they don't have a bunch of options, like they want something real. So if you're dealing with someone whose words have not been backed up by their actions, you know, nothing is really changing with them. We have Death in reverse. And there, again, Aries, there is an aspect here where it's really important to clear past energy. If something has not been serving you, maybe it'll come around again. But if it's not showing up now, and like, I just heard making an honest woman of you or man of you with this Queen of Coins, clear it out. Clear it out. You're worth more than that. Okay, the shadow side, we have play, which is interesting. And what I feel with that is, you know, up above, like with this Three of Coins, it's practical. It's learning and expanding and being able to work well with people practically, okay? And if you've had a situation where, like, just past patterns of behavior, or like I said with that past relationship, I I'm hearing do unto others as you would have them do to you, which is interesting because we have the reflect card here. Okay. So if there's some practical things you need to focus on, especially with this Three of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, make sure you're handling some of the practical stuff because you want your energy to be clear. You want to be ready, okay? And the more that you are you completely, the more you draw in somebody who really reflects who you are at the core and will satisfy you, not only a person, but opportunities, the right doors opening. Okay, and then for the light, we have the underworld, okay? And if you see, there are two hands bound here. So your shadow, you know, there might be some situations where you see like your temper coming out or like uncomfortable emotions. And instead of projecting that and being like, it's that person, recognize that the things that are triggering you, like own it. Own it with this Four of Swords. Think about it, release it, get focused on the things you want. Don't, if you, by any means possible, the less that you can project and make yourself a victim of like a past love circumstance or at work, the less bound you will be. There are things that are going to come up and they might trigger you a little and you're going to feel like your hands are tied. But those emotions are really bringing to light just the things that you need to release to draw in the true reflection of who you are and what you desire, okay? Yeah, then we have the Sage. Because you're going to really be clearing energy and you are going to be creating the life you desire in 2020. And it's like, it's really acknowledging all the work you've already done, that you are more admired than you know, and that really it's kind of the thoughts, like the habitual thoughts of blame or judgment. And maybe if you're holding on to situations in the past, those are the things that can be cleared out, okay? Because you're not bound. You're not bound. You're creating. All right, let's get a spirit animal oracle. And then I'm going to pull one card from the Moon deck and just see if there's any advice or messages from your higher self, your guidance, your guides, or source, okay? Co-create with spirit. So what I was saying before about like at night in bed, like really using visualization, affirmations, really visualizing. I mean, some people make vision boards, some people journal, but the more you can visualize the things that you desire and feel the feelings you desire to have, the more you can raise your vibration. You know, Source is saying, I want to co-create with you, but if you notice, it's the crow. And often with the crow, you know, something has to die. Something has to be let go of. And a shadow has to be acknowledged. Yeah, because we have freedom is yours, but it came out in the reverse. So there's a few things that it's like, Spirit is 100% willing to create with you what you desire, but you don't necessarily feel like you are free from a certain situation yet. Maybe you're not choosing to be free. Maybe you're not realizing how free you are. Like you're meant to run wild. You're meant to really explore this new world that's coming out. Anything else? And that is number 33 in the reverse. 33 has been coming out a lot for me too. The end of a tough cycle approaches. Full moon in Capricorn. And energy's gaining momentum. The things you want, they're coming in. And with that Knight of Wands, it's like things are coming in fast. So, I mean, it looks really good. It just looks like there's a few things that need to be let go of so that you're fully in alignment with what you truly desire. You know, your prayers have been heard. Like your heart's cry, your soul's cry for what you truly desire, it's been heard, and it seems like the universe is really trying to bring it into you. Okay, if you are looking for a personal reading, my email's in the box below. You can also book directly on my website. Also, the Master Conduit course is starting up again really soon, so if you want more information on that, the website is below, or you can shoot me an email with any questions that you have. Okay, Aries, I hope this was helpful for you. So much love to you guys, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.